Hey you, what up? Welcome to my channel, welcome back. I'm Maryam, and in today's video, I am reviewing something brand new from Patrick Ta. I am talking about his very first dual foundation. This is called Major Skin Cream Foundation, and in it we have two products, essentially a cream foundation on the top and a powder to set it on the bottom. So in this video, I am gonna be testing it out on my very oily acne-prone skin. I'm gonna give you guys a wear test. I'm gonna test a couple of shades, actually 3 in my skin range to find out what my color is. And then of course I'm gonna give you the verdict, Team Truth style as always at the end. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Subscribe if you aren't already, notification bell, Wednesdays and Sundays videos. And now let's hit it. Patrick Ta, Major Skin Cream Foundation. Here we come. All right, so first and foremost, I woke up this morning with a scary swollen right side of the face. This whole side of the face, it's still kind of swollen and tender to the touch, especially right here in this like mid cheek section. My mouth was drooping. The side of the mouth was kind of swollen too. It was really, really weird. I don't know what's going on. I've had this happen to me once before after the booster shot, and now again months later, but for no apparent reason. So I don't know exactly what's going on. Perhaps maybe I had COVID, but I didn't even know about it. But just like a disclaimer, FYI, if you see me talking funny or looking funny, it's because something's definitely going on. But I took a Benadryl, so I'm feeling very relaxed right now. So I figured another way to make me feel better is to actually film a video and talk about makeup, which is what I love. So let's get right into it. Today, we are reviewing Patrick Ta Major Skin Cream Foundation. So what this is a dual product. First of all, the compact is very, very cool. On the top, we have a cream foundation with this protective shield. This reminds me of Natasha Denona's packaging. And then on the bottom, we have a powder that's supposed to correspond with this foundation to be able to set it and seal it in. So I have 3 shades over here. I have light medium 1, which is supposed to be a light medium with golden olive undertones. I also have light medium 2. This one is a light medium with warm golden or yellow undertones. And then I also have the light medium 4, which is also a medium with olive undertones. So I'm gonna test all of those. I'm gonna swatch them. Before I do, let me give you all the facts on this new product. This is a buildable, breathable formula, melts into the skin and sets for a flawless skin-like finish. And the setting powder is air spun, so it's supposed to blur the appearance of pores and also control shine. There are 24 shades altogether, and this is a $52 product. I looked on Sephora and it says that this is mainly good for pores, best for oily combo and normal skin. That is me. Also, we've got medium coverage and a natural finish. Along with this product, we also have a Major Skin dual-ended complexion brush made with soft vegan bristles. So we have the side to actually apply the foundation, and then we have the side to apply the powder. $45 for that. And all of these products are available on patrickta.com, sephora.com, and cultbeauty.com starting September 2nd. So this is already in stores, but I just got this PR package in the mail, so I'm reviewing it now. Let's actually swatch all of these shades, the ones that were sent to me. Starting with light medium 1. Just gonna swirl my finger in there. That looks like a really, really, really decent match. Let's swatch light medium 2. This looks great as well, but a pinch lighter. And now let's swatch light medium 4. Light medium 4 looks just a little orangey to me and to my eye. Let me swatch this on my neck, but it kind of blends into my neck, so not sure. I'm gonna start out with the light medium 1. I feel like I like that one the best out of all of them, but I have a feeling I probably need the shade medium 1, because that one's just like a step darker than the light medium 1, but the exact same undertone. And that one was the original foundation that they were going to send to me instead of the light medium 4, but I requested the 4 based on the models, and so I'm gonna have to get my hands on the medium 1 as well, just to make sure I'm not missing the perfect shade. So what I'm gonna do first and foremost, I'm gonna prime my face. I'm gonna use this Cali Ray So Blown primer. This one I've been liking lately. It just glides on so smoothly, like a serum, like a moisturizer. It smells like grapefruit. It leaves your skin feeling very well prepped and also moisturized, hydrated, and just very, very smooth. So this is what I'm gonna use. This is what I've been liking lately. And judging by the positive feedback about this particular foundation, I think my skin will like it too. Though we can never be too certain. I've actually never really featured Patrick Ta products on my channel as like a standalone topic. I think I've always used them in like my testing new makeup videos. So today is the first time that we are featuring Patrick Ta on the channel. If you are not familiar with Patrick, he is a celebrity makeup artist. He is actually a really beautiful man. I've seen him many times at events. I don't really know him very well personally, but I definitely know him by face, and he has definitely made a name for himself. He works with celebrities, he has his own makeup line, and so I always expect big things from him because I think he has really, really great taste. I like the way that he presents himself. I like the way that he does makeup, so I'm kind of excited for this one. Although I must say, I've always been just a little bit weary of cream foundations. I always associated them with being very balmy and very oily, and because I am someone with very oily skin, those types of foundations never really look too great on me. But ever since I discovered the Danessa Meyers Exploring Balm Powder, which also looks very, very creamy, but it's a cream to powder type of product, now I'm a believer. All right, so what I'm gonna do is basically start with this light medium one. Gonna dip this brush, kind of swirl it into this foundation. I'm gonna just start buffing it very gently into the skin. I will say this foundation brush, or at least this tip, feels not as sturdy as it looks. It looks like it has shorter bristles that are denser, but in fact they are quite flexible. Perhaps not dense enough for my liking for a foundation, but the product itself is applying really beautifully. The coverage is light, but I can see that this could be buildable. All right, I'm noticing just a little bit of settling into some of these acne scars and pores over here. I'm wondering if I can use a different brush and if that will make a difference. I'm gonna actually pick up my IT Cosmetics Complexion Perfection brush because this one is just a lot more dense and not as flimsy. So I'm gonna dip that and apply this product to my swollen side of the face. Oh yeah, much better. Much easier, much faster. I will say the finish on this is very similar to the Danessa Meyers Exploring Balm Powder, though I don't think this has that same ingredient Upsolite that works so magically at controlling your oils, but this by no means feels oily or balmy on the skin. In fact, the finish is on the matte side, but it's a matte natural as opposed to a matte glam. I'm gonna see if maybe perhaps I can build up this product with stippling motions. And you guys, indeed, I think I can. This side of the face really does look quite flawless with the two very light layers. Ooh, wow. Thumbnail face time? Patrick Ta. He's coming for the girlies. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more to the side of the face. Man, this looks like a filter, you guys. This is really, really, really smoothing and perfecting on the skin. I wouldn't say that it looks that way upon the initial first application, but once you add the first layer sheerly, spread it out, and then add a second layer to just like the problem areas where you need a little bit more coverage, like I just did, using stippling motions, suddenly the skin really transforms and you see a major difference. Je suis impressed. At first impression, that is. I love the fact that I can still see all my freckles, but the skin just looks so blurred. The texture looks filtered, like there's no texture at all. Well, okay then. I was about to close out the product thinking I'm done, but I'm not yet done. I still have the second product in this duo to test out, which is the powder. So I'm gonna set that aside. In the meantime, I'm gonna add my concealer. As I always do, I'm gonna use my Tarte Shape Tape today. Just like the tiniest amount of that product. Ooh. Girl, I got massive cat hair in this Tarte Shape Tape. I wonder how that got there. I'm not gonna put any concealer on this side of the face. I feel like this side of the nose is still just like a little bit swollen, so I don't wanna go crazy. Just wanna add a little bit of product there. I need to see this ingredients list. I mean, this is really looking right to me. All right, and then I'm just gonna set the under eye with my one size translucent setting powder. Not from Patrick Ta, but from Patrick Star. I think they are the only two Patricks in the beauty industry, as far as I know. Or at least those that started out on social media, though Patrick Star started out more as a personality and Patrick Ta was always a makeup artist to the stars, even though he always had a social media presence. Why is this so swollen? Look at it. I look like a little chipmunk. Look like I got nuts in my cheeks. All right, so now that I've done that, I'm gonna grab the other side of the brush. I'm gonna dip into this powder, which actually does look quite light. I'm gonna use this big mirror to set. Again, I just find that the bristles on this brush are just a little too long, so they're not giving me enough support. They're not giving me enough density. So I think I'm just gonna use another brush, a much bigger brush, because also I'm very lazy. I like to apply makeup fast. I got a big swollen face. and a lot of face real estate, so I just like to use a really big brush. I just noticed that the powder did an amazing job of blurring the pores even further. So far, I gotta say, I am very impressed with what I'm seeing. Gonna add a little bit of blush, Persona Cosmetics Bubble. I'm gonna apply just a little bit of that to refreshen my face, just to add a little bit of color. And now at this point, I am just gonna observe. Gonna take my mirror really close to me. I'm gonna observe the skin. I'm also going to show you a close-up of what this looks like. So here we are. Here's this side of the face. Here's this side of the face. Forehead. I'm right to be impressed, right? I think so, because at first impression, this looks amazing. This looks like the best everyday type of coverage that you could ask for. It was really easy to apply. It was quick. It was to the point. Although I'm not crazy about the flimsy brush, and for $45, I do think this is a bit too flimsy for the price, but the foundation, the cream, and the powder itself, I think is very, very promising. So I think the next thing that we have to do is obviously test it out on my oily AF acne-prone skin. I gotta conduct a wear test. I gotta see what this looks like at the end of the day. I am super curious, you guys. Are you? Let's hit it. Time warping music for that wear test. I am back. I'm looking and feeling so much better, and we have an 8-hour wear test on the face. This is what the face is looking like. This side of the face, this side of the face, forehead. What do we think? I'll tell you what I think. I am pretty impressed by the way that this major skin cream foundation and powder has worn on my oily AF skin. This is looking really decent. I have not touched up once. I have not blotted. In fact, I took a little nap in the middle of the day. I was feeling a little down myself about my swollen face, so I wanted to just sleep it off, and I made sure I slept on the back of my head just so I don't disrupt the makeup. But this is looking really, really dewy and really fresh. All right, so I have a little tissue over here, so I'm gonna blot on camera just to show you what that would look like if I got rid of some of these oils here in the pore zones, also around the nose, and right here, which is still a little tender to the touch. Ooh, forehead. Ish. That is looking so smooth. That is looking very, very buttery. I am impressed, very impressed. Only thing I will say is that I think I do need to get my hands on the medium one, just because this light medium one seems to be matching my face, but it doesn't necessarily match like the rest of me. So if I want to get closer to like my actual color, I am thinking I'm gonna need to grab a couple more darker shades. But outside of that, the undertone is spot on. I am very, very impressed. And even though this product is $52, I think this is a really, really great product. And it has proven itself on very oily skin, mine. So I'm definitely gonna continue using this. I think this is great for travel. If you want something compact on the go, it is very easy. I'm not gonna say the same thing for the brush. I could care less for the brush. I thought it was way too flimsy for the purpose of blending. It just took a little too long and it just needed a little too much muscle to blend. But with my favorite brushes, this was perfect. I thoroughly enjoyed not just the application, but also the wear, and just like how great it looks. What pores, what texture. I'm very impressed. Patrick Ta and team, you guys did it. You killed it. I'm a fan. And with that said, that wraps up this video. Zooming on out, saying farewell, inviting you to check out more of my videos. Peace out, and I'm out.